All right, well, you. Hopefully, you all are having a great Thursday afternoon. We got the Macomb Bombers varsity girls versus the Macomb, versus the varsity Eagles of Liberty. I'm Kobe Blackmon alongside Todd on camera. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. As the tip is going to go to the Bombers, and thought about the shot there. I'm going to be working your scoreboard too, so bear with me with that as well. First time me doing play-by-play, in color a little bit, and working graphics, so it's definitely new to me. Hopefully you all are having a great Thursday afternoon. Let me know where you're watching from. Interact in the comment section. And that's going to be a turnover. JV girls for Macomb got picked up their win after they struggled in the first quarter, but pretty much money. Had a great second rest of the game, essentially, and they got the dub. As Wilson looks for somewhere to go with it. As Bombers moving the ball on the perimeter. Could have been a push off there, or definitely some contact. No call though, and that one's up and in for Hines. She's going to start the day off with 2 and start all scores off with 2. Eagles get the ball down low inside, and it looks like it's going to be tipped, and it's going to stay with the turnovers. Great defense by Watson there, if I'm not mistaken. Watson, a freshman, playing a lot of minutes, played pretty much the whole JV game, now the varsity game. As a freshman, that's huge. Bombers in the 2-3 zone. Gets it down low, gets doubled, back out to the corner. Back inside, midi. That one's going to be off the mark for Obert. It's a very young varsity team for the Eagles. No seniors on this roster. It's coming up on 6 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and that's going to be a 3 for John, and that's going to be good. So the response by the Eagles is quick. The Eagles now lead by 1. As Watson takes a 3, she loves that 3-point shot. Took a lot of them. Bombers nearly try to save it. It's going to go the other way to the Eagles, and that was going to be blocked by Watson. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Watson. Some Macomb fan student section not happy about that one. And the first free throw was good for Mixer. And she goes 2 for 2 from the line. Eagles now lead by 3. 5 minutes and 28 seconds left to go in this one. As the Bombers get it in, and Watson working the perimeter, gonna pass it over to her teammate. That one's gonna be off the mark. As Bombers get a steal, and Hines has all the points for the Bombers so far. She's gonna get another foul. That foul's going to be on Watson. Nope, that's going to be on Holthouse. It's kind of confusing there. Watson wears number 10 for the JV and 40 for Varsity. Watson with the 3, that was off. Holthouse with the ball now, and one for her. Holthouse. Nice in one play. Game stays tied up 2-2. Gonna go Eagles' way. Holthouse, the sister, if I'm not mistaken, of Ansley Holthouse for what's the women's basketball team who's having a very good season. And a long 3 for John, and that one's off. Gonna go to Macomb way, about 4 minutes and 26 seconds. A close-knit game here so far. Both teams playing pretty well. Who is going to lead? Who's going to take it? Who's going to run away with this one first? Who's going to separate themselves first? Wilson with the ball, directed traffic, gets it over to the corner to Watson. Watson gives it up. A lot of ball movement on the perimeter. Holthouse gives it to Watson. Another 3 off for Watson. Has a lot of contact on that offensive rebound, but it's going to go to the Eagles. No foul, no call there. Just, we'll say interesting. As this game still tied up 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in this one. 6-6, and you're going to get another foul from behind. That one's going to go on Hines. And Obert's going to go to the free throw line for 2. First one's going to be up, and that one's going to be off the mark. Hines is going to take his seat as Lyles checks into the game. And Obert goes 0 for 2, so the game will stay tied up as Bombers nearly convert on a fast break. Watson gives it over to her teammate on the corner. Nice looking shot, another offensive rebound for the Bombers. And you get a 3 here, and that one's off the mark, so a couple key missed shots for the Bombers. As you got another foul, it's going to go to the Eagles. That foul is going to go on Lyles. I'm sorry, Thurman there. A nice floater and in for John. As 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this one. Bombers for our offense, a good offensive possession here. Struggled recently. A mid-range shot. That one's going to be off the top of the backboard and out of bounds. That's going to be on Thurman there. Thorman. An open shot, 3, and good for John. A minute and 30 seconds left to go. The Eagles finding themselves with a lead. 5-point lead as the Bombers turn over again. John with the layup and good, so 5 quick points for her. Pushes the lead to 13-6, and the Bombers are going to take a timeout. Head coach Justin Elby wants to talk it over with his team. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. As Medonic District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Learn more about physical and occupational therapy, vestibular rehabilitation, speech language pathology, cardiac and pulmonary rehabilitation, dry needling, athletic training, and our newest offering, pelvic floor therapy at mdh.org. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy 1 patient at a time. Now 1 minute and 12 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Bombers looking to get some offense going here. 6-13. Found themselves in some bad situation with some fouls, giving the Eagles a couple free shots. Great defense, and that's going to be a double dribble. Had nowhere to go. Great defense by Obert. As Thorman checks out. A nice ball movement on the perimeter for the Eagles, but that one's going to be off. 35 seconds left to go in this first one, and nice fast break. Holdhouse gives it over to Wilson, and that one's going to be off. Sorry, Hines with the shot. That's off. The Eagles go the other way. 20 seconds left to go, and that one's going to be blocked as you got to open Wilson down low on the other court, and that one's going to be off the mark as well. Another missed layup, and finally they get something to go. House knocks that one down. 5 seconds left to go. The Eagles gives it over to the corner. Now gets it down low, and that one is off the mark. So at the end of the first quarter, 8-13, Eagles with the lead. We'll take a quick break. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Western Illinois University, leathernecks don't just blend in. Our purple stands out. Our students are innovative, creative, and resilient. At WIU, there is limitless potential, with campuses in Macomb, the Quad Cities, and online. Visit wiu.edu/potential to become a leatherneck and get an education that stands out.
Walk you back inside Washington Street Gym. The Macomb Bombers down by 5. Looking to have a great second quarter, and following the Tennessee, that JV game, that's where it really opened up for them. So let's see if the varsity team can do the same. Once again, I'm Kobe Blackmon with Todd on the camera. Todd, our PA announcer for Western Illinois University, does all the Macomb, the Western games for men's and women's basketball. As the first shot of the quarter is going to be off, and you're going to get a jump ball. is going to go to Macomb, Bombers away. Bombers get it in. And their first possession of the quarter is going to be a turnover. That's going to be a 3 in the corner, and that one's going to be off the mark. They're going to get a foul. Ball is going to stay with the Bombers. Over to the wing with Hull. Bombers moving the ball around the perimeter. Gets it down low to Hines. Hines looking for somewhere to go. And nearly loses it. Pass it up. Gives it up to her teammate. Open shot. And now was just in and out for Wilson. And the other way, that's a good basket for Mixer. Eagles now pushing their lead, 13-8. Now up to 7. It's going to be a jump ball, but that's just going to go to the Eagles' great defense. As Wilson with the drive. And that was going to be a turnover. Sorry, your score is going to be 15-8. So they just updated the scoreboard. And another bucket is good for the Eagles. And that's another bucket for John. 2 sisters for John. You got Wesley John and Chandler John. One a freshman, one a junior. That's Hines. Great ball movement for the Bombers. Drive and kick. Hines with the 3. That one's off the mark. And the Eagles could push this lead plus 10, but that's going to be a turnover. Bombers trying to get anything offense going here. Finally, looks like they're going to run a play here. Try to get something going. Hines over. And now it's going to be off the mark. And Hull with the rebound. Now it's going to be off as well. And you finally get your offensive rebounds. And nearly Bombers have had the ball for over a minute. You shoot another 3 here. And that one's good for Hull. You figured after all that time, you hope you get something out of that. Now the Bombers looking to continue to crawl back into this one. 4 minutes left to go in this second quarter. As the Eagles try to respond with a 3 of themselves. But get the offensive rebound. And it's going to continue to stay with the Eagles. Coach Elby yelling at his team to make sure you box out. as John looks to direct the offense, gets it over to the corner. Another corner three for the Eagles. And now it's going to be an air ball off the mark as the Bombers get a fast break. And Holthouse gets another 2. Holthouse at 9 points now. Bombers bring the double team at the top of the key. And you get another foul by Hines there. Hines going to take a seat. And an open 3 for the Eagles. John knocks down one now. The Eagles push their lead back. (13-20) is your score. About 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this one. Bombers in trouble there. Got caught in that short corner. Well, just a corner. Literally called it the coffin corner. Nowhere to go, really. Bombers taking a lot of time to make their shots, and there's been a couple threes. Yeah, I give credit to that Eagles defense, not allowing really nothing inside. Going back the other way, coming up on 2 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Eagles, another 3, and that's cash. Parkhill knocking down that 3 as the Bombers are going to take a timeout, struggling to defend that three-point line. 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. With locations in Macomb and Augusta, and with 80 years of car sales experience, Ron LB Auto Sales is your hometown go-to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronlb.com to check out their inventory. And 61960 Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local dealer here today at 309-833-2852. And find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Now coming up on that 2-minute mark, Bombers down by 10. Once again, give credit to the Eagles defense here. A shot right at the free throw line. That one's going to be off the mark. Eagles doing a good job of defending. You can see the Bombers want to get it down low and just nothing. Relying on that three-point shot, which really have not been there. As the Eagles take a 3 and going to get a foul there. And it's going to look like it's going to go to the Bombers. See the Bombers can get some offense going here. Coming up on 1 minute left to go in this second quarter. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Watson over to the corner. Trying to work the middle of the court, and they do, and they get a foul. And Thorman looks like, yeah, she's going to go to the free throw line. You kind of want to see more of that throughout this second half. You know, get to the foul line, get to the middle of the court, and get to the foul line. That first free throw's off, but you definitely got to make them. This game is definitely a game of runs and honestly a game of free throws. At any level, you You see it so much at the collegiate level as well. As she makes her first one. Her second one, I'm sorry. 47 seconds left to go, and John looks like she's going to direct the offense, going to give it over back into the corner. A lot of ball movement, gets it down low. Another catch and shoot shot, and that's been pretty much that offense for the Eagles. Gets it down low, get a touch, that draws the double team back out. Catch and shoot. As you get a drive baseline here. Oh, tried to pass it, but that was going to be a turnover. 15 seconds left to go. Watson trying to make a play on the ball, and they're going to call a timeout. You get a timeout here, smart timeout. You saw your team in trouble. And 14 seconds left to go in this one. As head coach Paul Fassler gets the timeout to go. Macomb down by 9. As Macomb Original Local Sports Bar is Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WLU games in all the area TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Ten seconds left to go in this second quarter. A low-scoring affair. 14-23. You get a corner shot, and that one's going to be off the mark. And that's going to be the half. Bombers down by 9. Struggling offense throughout that first and second quarter. Eagles doing a good job knocking down some threes. And that's going to take us to halftime. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by NBH.
We're at halftime. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. Our guest, MDH President and Chief Executive Officer Bill Murdoch. Bill, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate being here.
If you're looking at your job and trying to summarize what it's like to be a CEO at a hospital in West Central Illinois, I think it was one word that keeps coming to mind is nonstop.
That is correct.
How would you describe your job just using nonstop?
Well, I think nonstop because we're daily facing a lot of challenges in healthcare right now. And not only here at MDH, but our competitors and everybody in the region is struggling with rural healthcare right now.
But not just locally, but also nationally, too, the challenges that I think we face as a small rural community hospital. There's a lot of similarities as far as the challenges that we would face, but also that others would face, that you really got to keep your attention focused on.
Yeah, absolutely. Not only are we watching what current regulations are going to affect, but we're trying to get out front of that and try to help shape some of that policy out there for our rural partners.
Now, we don't want to just say there's challenges, but I think we're also trying to be proactive, too, and trying to have a positive approach. Looking at recruiting, let's use that for an example. We've talked about before where you get whether it's a physician, a nurse practitioner, any staff member, clinical staff, get them here on campus. One of the positive, we think we can sell them and know we can sell them on culture here at MDH.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Once we get them here to MDH, they take a walk around the campus. They visit with a lot of our staff. Even community members are a big advocate for MDH. So yes, culture is a big thing for potential candidates that come in and take a look at us.
When you're talking recruitment too, and it's not just your staff members who are out of college, done with their education, who are having to start earlier and earlier in that process, even going down to the high school, just to educate students to show, hey, there's a lot of really good jobs available in healthcare right now.
Right. Yeah. Not only are we trying to recruit for today to fill a lot of vacancies, but we're going deep, like you say, into the school system to recruit the next generation of caregivers for our local hospital.
Well, just as a reminder for our viewers, when you're looking at the staff members and those who have medical privileges at MDH, start with Dr. Tim Biagini. Dr. Biagini is born and raised in Macomb. You got Dr. Michael Waters, representing Fulton County, VIT area. You've got Dr. Olivia White, Warsaw and Hancock County. But you also have Dr. Mary Kathleen Lockard, Bushnell-Prairie City and McDonough County.
Yeah, excellent physicians and providers. They do a great job for us here at MDH, and like you say, they're homegrown. They are very passionate and compassionate with all of our patients to make sure they get the best possible patient care here at MDH.
And those are just a few of the staff members. I know we have more with ties, not just in McDonough County, but surrounding West Central Illinois region. They can also help to sell about the quality of life here in West Central Illinois, because I really think that you get somebody coming from out of state and they're like, do we really want to live in a rural area? They come here, they experience Macomb, and they know this is a place where I would want to move and help raise a family.
Yeah, and what we've started recently too, not only am I the primary recruiter, but also we've got a group of physicians, and the group of physicians that you mentioned too, Pat, they do a wonderful job selling that candidate on our healthcare that we have here. They just do a great job, and it makes my job so much more easier having them on board.
All right, let's stay talking about recruiting. Or any updates that you can share?
Yeah, we partnered with Carthage Hospital to recruit a orthopedic surgeon here, and he's coming sometime after the first part of the year. But that's kind of, we find out there's a lot of synergies if we work together and try to do those recruitment, and it looks appealing to the providers that are taking a look at us. So we're excited about that, and hopefully that partnership will continue on as we move forward.
And in orthopedic as well, we got another one coming on board following residency in 2027.
We do. Yep. We have Dr. Mitchell Parker is coming in 2027. Just spoke with him last week. He's super excited to get started here. He's got a lot of great ideas. I think he's just going to knock it out of the park here for us.
What are some other area of needs that you see the hospital when it comes to the recruitment?
Oh, we have a lot of needs, really, Pat. And, our primary focus is probably family practice, and then we do orthopedics after that. Orthopedics been a big void for us for some time. We're also trying to recruit another OB provider as well. So we got a lot we're working on right now.
A lot on the plate. Let's change gears a little bit, Bill. Let's talk about artificial intelligence, a lot that's been in the news, and I know something that you're really keeping a big focus on and reading the latest national news. How has AI, and even though we're only using it just a little bit right now, how has AI helped MDH?
Yeah, AI, yes, that's a very good question. AI has been very positive for MDH, and we're not looking at it as a replacement tool for the workforce. We're looking at it for a workflow, work process improvement, becoming more efficient, and the providers, they really love that technology. It helps them document better. We're using it heavily on the revenue cycle side because the insurance payers are using AI to deny claims, slow up claims, or just reject them altogether. So we're using AI on the front side to battle the big insurance carriers. So it's been very advantageous for us to implement AI, and I think we'll be very bullish on it going forward too. We're seeing a lot of other great products that are coming out. It is expensive, but there's also a lot of efficiencies that we pick up as well.
Even though you talk about the cost of it, if it can help with the operations side and pay for itself, essentially, that's something you really got to take a look at.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer if it pays for itself, and it's usually the payback's pretty reasonable. Time-wise to do that, so why not do it and just get more efficient at what you do.
Looking at the organization overall, if you are out in the community, and you do a lot out in the community, meeting with businesses, meeting with organizations and people, what are about 4 to 5 strengths that you see MDH being a leader in healthcare throughout West Central Illinois?
Oh, goodness. Yeah, of course, OB pops right to the top, right? So we're really the only OB provider within a 60-mile radius, and we want those babies to be born here. We have Dr. Tim Biagini, as you mentioned earlier, just a great resource, a gastro guy that does a lot of colonoscopies here in the community. Dr. Lockard, and we got Dr. Segura too. She's another young provider here for us that does a great job with pediatrics. Of course, Lockard's with pediatrics as well. Olivia White. She's an up-and-comer general surgeon that is just now getting her feet underneath her, and will do a great job for our patients.
And I would also throw in there, too, a lot of our specialty departments as well. I mean, with Dr. Sparks in ear, nose, and throat.
Yes.
We've got sports med and rehab, the community pharmacy, which opened in January of 2025, which, really helped make 2025 an eventful year, but also a very busy year for everybody in the organization. Those are just a few of the other great supporting departments that help make the organization what it is.
Yeah, that's a great point, too. And then also add on to that, we got a new CT scanner, our second, so we have redundancy there. And then we also got the mammo machine that just came online here a few months ago that was supported by the hospital foundation. And then we have a DEXA scanner as well. So we have a lot of new great technology here, right here locally, that our patients can receive without going other places to get that care.
And another thing that you've really emphasized a lot, we're the ones that are here for the patients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year.
That you're absolutely right. We're providing critical care to everybody 24/7, 365 days a year. When our competitors are closed, we are here to take care of their patients for them.
All right, before we close out, I got to ask you one final question, and we have to ask this, I think, every time that we have an interview with you. How's your hunting been?
I really enjoyed the hunting, but my aim has really been off the charts terrible. So, and that's pretty much par for me. That makes for great stories, and my lies get even bigger when when I miss a lot too. So, yeah, no, it just got back from a pheasant hunt, had a great time out there. It was cold, but just a great group of guys that we go with out there, and just a lot of camaraderie that we really enjoy out there.
Well, good luck during the rest of the hunting season. We want to hear some more stories.
Yeah, about the time my aim gets better, then the season's over. So that's the way it goes every year.
That's the way it goes.
Yeah.
Bill, thanks for joining us at halftime.
Thanks for having me.
Second half action returns after this timeout. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Welcome you back inside the hangar on Washington Street Gym. I'm Kobe Blackmon alongside Todd, the PA announcer for Western Illinois men's and women's basketball games on camera. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Hope you all are having a great Thursday evening. I know the title says junior varsity, but this is the varsity matchup here, as the Bombers have some work to do to get back into this one, and the Eagles need to continue to do what they're doing. They had a great three-point shot going. As the first shot of the quarter for the Eagles is off the mark. Bombers looking to push it the other way. Hines over to the corner. Watson, and that one's going to be off. As Wilson directs us to traffic, and Watson over to Wilson. Working this perimeter game here is Wilson. Shot is off the mark. Hines diving on the floor for the ball. As the Eagles working their offense now. About 6:30 left to go in this third quarter. No scoring yet. As you get a three, and that one's in and out for Holthouse. As that drive is off the mark for Park Hill. Once again, Wilson directed traffic. Going to get a foul. That's going to go on the Eagles. No scoring yet here in this third quarter. About 3 minutes came off the clock. More like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but Holdhouse. That three's off the mark once again. Tipped out of bounds, stolen out of bounds, poked out of bounds is the phrase I'm looking for, but it's going to stay with the Eagles. As John to take the ball up, the freshman directing traffic, and mid-range shot off for her. Get another offensive rebound, but it's going to be ultimately going to go to Watson and the Bombers away. Watson gives it over to the wing, to Wilson. Wilson thought about the shot, patient. Brings it back out. Going to get a screen by Hines. Hines down low, being aggressive and can't get that two to go. We're going to be a foul. And looks like Hines, they called it a personal foul on John. I thought Hines was going to go to the free throw line there, but Watson with the three, and a huge screen for the Bombers to get this offense going. 17-23 is your new score. As Coach Elby got the ball, it was all the way on the other court. As tell you what, Hines is playing with a lot of energy. Got a poke there, and that's going to be called a foul. So that's going to be on Wilson. A veteran-led varsity team. 6 seniors on the roster. As the Eagles get another bucket to go. Now your new score is 25-17. 4 minutes left to go in this one, and gonna call a foul on the floor. Look like that one's gonna be. Oh, they're gonna call it on Hines, and that's gonna be her third. It's gonna go back the other way to the Eagles. Eagles can push this lead to 10 or more. They get a shot, here they go, and that baseline drive floater does push the lead to 10. John with the bucket. Holdhouse gets it down low. Nice feed from Hines, and gonna stay with the Bombers ball. Possession looks like it's going to stay with the Bombers. Foul's going to go on Mixer, her first foul. As Hines gets the ball down low inside, looking to finish through contact, but it's going to be blocked by Mixer. It's going to stay with the Bombers. So now 3 consecutive offensive possession for the Bombers. They get it down low inside and get something out of it. Holdhouse with an easy 2. Eagles pushing the pace back the other way. Coming up on 3 minutes left to go in this one. John, step back mid-range, off the mark. As the Bombers look to push it the other way. Watson. Gives it up to the corner. Back to the top of the key. It's Wilson. Back over to Watson. Watson with the three. Off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound was Holthouse. You would think that three, that how short it is, her legs might be tired for Watson. She's played all of the JV game as well. Does you get a foul? Thorman's going to be tagged with that foul. 19 and 27, and about 2 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in this one. John for the Eagles, the freshman, with 12 points and 11 for Holthouse for the Bombers. And after all that, the Bombers will regain possession. Now 2 minutes left to go in this third quarter. That shot is off for the Bombers as well. Minute and 35 seconds left to go. Eagles looking to direct some points here in this third quarter, counting down. Essentially take all the time off if they wanted to. John with the drive, passes it to a teammate. That shot is off, and it's going to be a turnover. An air ball for the Eagles. It's going to go Bombers' way. Bombers now have a minute and 17 seconds to draw up their play they like. Holthouse over to Wilson. Get it down low to Hines, and she finished strong. And that pushes it 21-27. Bombers creeping their way back into it. Now down by 6. Seconds left to go. Hines guarding with a lot of energy. Gives up the three. High arc shot. That was going to be off the mark. And the Bombers got an opportunity to get this to a one-score game. 27.6 seconds left to go. Nearly a full line change for the Eagles. Watson at the top of the key, going to give it over to Hines. Hines, toward the flash, and that's going to be a foul, and Thorman's going to shoot 2 for Macomb. If I'm not mistaken, she was 0 for 2 earlier in the game. See if she can knock down these. As the first one is good. Second shot for Thorman is off the mark, and Hines with the offensive rebound. Another one for 10 seconds left to go in this one. Thorman up and good in one. Offensive rebounds have been huge for the Bombers. So now you can push it, to a 3-point deficit. You were just down by 6. As it's been the game of comebacks for the JV team and a varsity team. 5 seconds left to go in this one. John over to the corner. High arc a shot, in and out. 1 second left. And the Bombers have had a great close to that third quarter. They're only down by 2 going into the fourth. We're going to take a quick break. You watch the TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Welcome you back inside the Hager on Washington Street Gym. I'm Kobe Blackmon. You're watching MDH. You're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Final quarter left to go. Fourth quarter, Bombers had a great into that third quarter. Not only down by 2 now. Hines, Wilson, Holdhouse, Watson, the ball stepped up big for the Bombers. See if the Eagles can protect their lead and pull back away. Thorman has been big as well, as the Bombers start their first possession with a turnover. And that was off the mark for Obert. Wilson. As that's going to be off the mark. So 2 turnovers for the Bombers to start this fourth quarter. To jump it up on my words here. It's been a long day. Hope you all are having a great Thursday afternoon. Obert kicks it back out. Open mid-range shot right in front of the 3-point line, and that was good. A 3 is off the mark for Watson. Another 3 back is off. That one was John. Hines get it to Thorman. Thorman with the drive, a pass. Kick over 3 corner, and that's good for Watson. Watson, the deadly shooter from outside, keeps him into this one. Now only down by 1. Watson with 2 threes on the day. And a nice drive by John. That's going to be a quick response from the Eagles. 31-28 with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. And it's going to be a turnover. Eagles definitely taking their time on this offensive possession. Over with the ball now. 5 minutes left to go. This offensive possession series taking 30 seconds. Over into the wing. You got to give credit. I think Hines may have got a block on that one, or tipped it at least. Back the other way. Nice drive. Foul's going to be on the floor. Wilson with the drive. 4 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. The foul's going to be on Albert. That's going to be a fourth, so she stays in the game. We're going to get a full timeout. We're going to stick right here. As King Family Chiropractic with locations in Bushnell and Macomb supports Macomb Athletics. They offer office hours at Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday and Thursday and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-6932. They also perform DOT and CDL physicals for just $85. Medina District Hospital Athletic Training and MDH Rehabilitation Center with locations in Bushnell and Macomb provide expert help to area students, athletes in the prevention, care, rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Know more about ndh.org. Medina District Hospital, more than a hospital care, a hospital caring. Medina District Hospital Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation provides patients of all ages with exceptional care in 4 convenient locations. Every patient receives one-on-one appointment times and with a licensed staff member who develops a personalized recovery and treatment plan to turn your setback into a comeback. MDH, your community physical therapy partner, growing our legacy one patient at a time. Fourth quarter here now, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. It's turned out to be a good one. Macomb will fought their way back. Some big shots from Watson, and Hines have played well. Thorman's going to be called with a travel. And was interested for the Eagles. Obert playing with 4 fouls, if I'm not mistaken, and I believe it's 5 to foul out. So he has to play very disciplined defense in his last 4 minutes. John. Eagles moving it around. Oh, nice steal by Hines there. Hines looking to push it all the way, and she does. Gets to the foul line, as that's going to be a shooting foul. Hines plays with a lot of energy. Seems like every possession, blocking shots, offensive rebounds. Hines' first free throw is off the mark. Hines goes 0 for 2 from off the mark. Ash, you're going to get a foul here. As Wilson will check in. Holdhouse will have a seat. Oh, sorry, Holdhouse is still in. Sorry, numbers are kind of hard to read from up here. But Watts is going to pick up a foul. He's going to put Hobart at the foul line. First free throw is off the mark. Second free throw. Oh, it's in. As the travel violation is going to go, and it's going to retain the Bombers' way. I'm not sure what's going on with our scoreboard here. Decides not to stop working at the best time. So I'll keep you updated. 32-28 is your score as Hines goes up, and it looks like she's going to go to the free throw line once again. She indeed is. Hines slash trip to the free throw line was off the mark. Try to fix your scoreboard here. It's not giving me a option to technology here. Hines off on that first free throw. Second free throw for Hines is good. See if I could just take the scoreboard off here, and it just lets me. So I'll keep the score bug updated for you all. The score here, 32-29, with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this one. Eagles with the lead. Bombers a bit behind pretty much all of this one. As John was in trouble and able to get the timeout. 30-second timeout for Liberty. And with locations in Macomb and Augusta and 80 years of car sales experience, Ron LB Auto Sales is your hometown to go to for your next car in Macomb on East Jackson Street. Stop in and talk to Justin, Jared, or Chris, or visit www.ronlb.com and check out their inventory. At 61960, Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local dealer here today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Speaking of comfort, Eagles looking for some comfort to protect their lead. 32-29. Goes up for the shot, and that one's going to be off. The Bombers looking to heat up. As that one's going to be a turnover. And it's going to be a travel call on Parkhill. Now officially 2 minutes left to go in this one. Macomb down by 3. 32-29 is your score. Bombers in the corner. That one's off. A minute and 40 left to go. Eagles definitely want to slow things here down. Bombers want to play disciplined defense without fouling. John gives it over to her sister. Eagles working the perimeter. Bombers are going to start the foul to stop the clock. Got a couple fouls to give. Watson picks up her third foul. A minute and 19 seconds left to go. Macomb down by 3. John. The trap comes from John, and he's done a good job of it all night, and it's going to get a timeout. Head coach Paul Fessler, when his team's in trouble, he does a good job of getting a timeout in. He gets a full timeout. Macomb Original Local Sports Bar is Sports Corner at 124 with the focus on local sports. Catch WIU games in all the area. TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cool drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. West Illinois University, Learners don't just blend in because purple stands out. At WIU, there is limitless potential with campuses in Macomb, Quad Cities, and online. Visit WIU./potential. Visit WIU.edu/potential to become a learner and get an education that stands out. Rocky's Pizza offers something to everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in and carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. Now, 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go in this one. Macomb down by 3. Looking to get the equalizer 3. You would hope it's most likely going to be a Watson 3. Got to stop the Eagles first. 55 seconds left to go. No shot clock. Nearly had a steal there. You finally get the foul. I believe that's going to be Wilson with 50 seconds left to go. Once again, Bombers have a couple fouls to give. Eagles going to get this one in to John. And you're going to get a foul on Watson. That's going to be her 4th foul. You want to keep Watson in the game. She's your best three-point shooter for sure with 6 points, both threes. Holthouse led the way for Watson. Holthouse has led the way for the Bombers. As John now with 16 points. So 34-29. Bombers down by 5 now. Got to go quick. 40 seconds left to go. Wilson smothered by John. Wilson with the drive. Now it's going to be off the mark. As head coach Elby wanted a foul for sure. And they're going to foul on the other end. And that's going to put John back at the line. This could be the 2 dagger free throws here. As that one's off the mark. A good on announcer jinx with 24 seconds left to go. As the Bombers look to go quick. 20 seconds left to go in this matchup. Hines with the drive. Gonna get a foul call. 2 shots coming from Hines. The score is 35-29. 14 seconds left to go.
Full timeout, Macomb.
Macomb's gonna take a full timeout here. We're gonna stick right here. Bushnell's only furniture store, M&B Furniture, is the mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 481 West Main Street to find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at www.mbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. McDonough District Hospital, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provide expert help to area student athletes in the prevention, care, and rehabilitation of athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than a hospital care, a hospital caring. Hines with 2 free throws coming up here. 14 seconds left to go in this one. 14.8 to be exact. As the first free throw is off the mark. You go back to those free throws. Hines had a lot of chances at that free throw line. You know, if she knocks him down, this game could be the difference. As you go 0 for 2 for there, you get the offensive rebound by Holthouse. Holthouse able to put it up 31-35. As the timeout goes to Macomb. LB was quick with that timeout. Now 10 seconds left to go in this one.
It is a full timeout.
Full timeout. Since 1960, Honor Brothers Heating and Cooling has provided the greater Macomb area with expert sales, service, and installation of quality home comfort systems. Call your local Courier Steeler today at 309-833-2852 and find out how Arnold Brothers Heating and Cooling delivers 365 days of indoor comfort. Macomb Original Local Sports Bar at Sports Corner at 124 with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games in all the area. TSSR Game Time live broadcast at Sports Corner 124. All while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Now, Macomb is definitely a battle back. I don't believe they've led in this game. Going all the way back to the first quarter. Definitely battle back, keeps some huge shots. Struggled to defend the three early. To take a quick foul. That's going to be Watson's fifth, if I'm not mistaken. So your best shooter tags the foul. She struggled early in the game, but definitely picked up. She got 6 points. And the first free throw for John is good. John's up to 18 points as a freshman in the varsity game. And John, 19 points. Got to go fast. You get the two, hold house. That was off the mark. You get another shot, another chance there. Nope. That's going to be the game. 37-31 is your score. Eagles picks up the score. I'm Kobe Blackmon. Hope you all have a great night. Alongside Todd, thank you for running camera. And you're watching TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH. Have a great night.